Good morning. This is Frank with Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stockers and Ninja Pro Traders. Thought I'd start backwards just a little bit today and talk about market profile first. We've been talking about it for for weeks now about what would happen at these certain levels. If we take a look at the daily chart, you can see we've been talking about these zones and what it had to hold. Well, yesterday, geopolitical news, oil, Trump, whatever. There's whatever news, okay? There's what happened. We pulled all the way back to the 38, which is that 2340 level, 34, actually 34, but there was a big pause right there at 42 yesterday, which is what we've been talking about, uh, what, for 3 weeks now, about what I could possibly do and come back here, kind of retraced a little bit and moved right back down, and now we're about the 2334, okay, at the 38.2 retracement off the last major move. All right, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. You can see how we consolidated. We talked about this, that it had to climb above and stay above there, and it didn't. It dropped straight down to this 42. You can see right there it held. It was trying to hold all day, and then boom, next thing you know, we're down, all the way down to the 38.2 retracement. Again, off the previous high move from way down here. So you have to keep track of the big picture to see where we're going to go. So this move down here, it's these, was yesterday was a big surprise? Yeah, it was. But did we know where it was going when it started to break? Absolutely. Everybody in the room knew exactly where this mark was going to. So let's keep that in mind as we go back and talk about the daily um, actions today. All right. So as you can see, we came in just last morning about with the open of 23.40.50. It kind of curved down here over a low of 23.32.25, and then once we bounced back up to this open above the 24-hour VWAP, came back, retested it, came right back up to the overnight high, which is just above the open at 41.25. So where are we going? Anybody's name this morning? Who knows what we're going to do? But we did hit that high. We pulled back actually below the touch the zone at 39.25. Now where might it go from here? It could bounce off this zone, bounce right back up in here and just start consolidating. Maybe even pop back up to the 43 area, a high, not a high, but just towards the close yesterday afternoon. So right in this area. So it could just do that and just stay sideways. But if it can break above um, this 44 area just a little bit, then we might go up to about the 45.75, come back and retest this whole area right here at 41.75. And if the buyers really want this thing to go up today, they're going to step up and move up into the next 50 area, 49, 50, 51 area. So keep an eye on that. Expect a big pullback, or not a big pullback, expect a pullback at every level, just like we did yesterday as this thing moves up. Look for the zones, look for the support and resistance as it moves up. Again, a little bit of retracement down into probably the top here, 47 to see if yesterday's zone will hold, and then back up to the top of this 52.25, back into these zones. So they're going to be testing these zones in and out to make sure that the market's ready for this thing to move up. If it does, there we go. We're moving on up to the 55 area. Then we got 60 and 69, and you know where we're going after that. All right, Yesterday's open 69. So keep an eye on that. As crazy as that sounds, this market easily rebound after what it did yesterday, right up to this 69 area. Now, what if we break to the downside? Well, get this back up here. Pull it back to the V 24-hour VWAP right here. Come back to the zone. Probably about the 39.25, maybe back up to the open again, and fail. It's going to come back down here and fail. Hit this bottom, maybe the low right at the top of the zone, 32.50. All right, if it hits this area right in here, look for a good double bottom and look for it to go straight up. And let me back up here just a second. This is a good double top area right here for this thing to turn around and come right back south below this 24 VWAP. So be careful of this first target, okay? This first target up here, the first zone, however you want to look at it. All right, after we hit this and get a good bounce, it could rotate totally into the upside scenario, and we'll just continue on with that. Now, if it fails this 23.32 area, it's going to pull down into the zone 30 and then back up. We just saw the market profile, saw key levels, where it might go after that, so we know where these zones are, where the gaps are, what zone. So we move down into the 28, look to go back up and test this 32 zone, right back down into here, And especially if they want this market to continue to the downside, down to the 24s, look for a retracement up. Somewhere around in here, we're going to start looking to be getting stronger and stronger as we move down into this lower area. All right, we have zones all the way down to this 2310 today, so be cautious of that. Not likely to get there, but again, geopolitical situations, we could get some more of that, and maybe even a Trump tweet to have some fun today and drop us all the way down. So be cautious, be ready for reversal at any one of these zones to take us right back up to this area. All right. If you've got any questions, contact Frank at TradeStalkers.com and have a great day.